It's Travel and Bang, and my name is Dutch. You know how I do it. You ready? Let's get into it, baby.
Ah, yeah. It's time to travel and bang, baby.
Okay, another episode. This is a blueprint. This is a blueprint. This is the main 10, okay, that I've learned through my mentor, Owen Cook, from Real Social Dynamics. These are the main 10. You're not gonna find this floating around too much anymore on YouTube because Owen Cook has taken down all of his videos, the majority of them, that have to do with dating strategy or pickup artistry or whatever that. He has moved on. So I still have this left over from a couple years ago, and I literally use this. You know what I mean? I use it with every attractive woman that I have contact with, you know, in the beginning phases. If you can use this blueprint, this is the main 10, then you have a 90% success rate. And if you're not successful, then you already know that you were being set up. You were being set up to just give the woman attention, validation, whatever. So if you use these 10, you'll be good. So let's get into it. First one, never argue with a woman. Never argue. I'm gonna say it again. Never argue with a woman, okay? Yeah, when you're using logic versus somebody who is talking with fueled on emotion, it doesn't matter if you're right and she's wrong. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you just, look, you have to learn sometimes to let someone have the last word. Let them think they're right. A matter of fact, you know what I do? I go to the extent of even just saying, you know what, you're right. I just agree with whatever it is because it's not worth it. And a real Sigma male, a real alpha or Sigma male doesn't get into these verbal spars with a woman. Why? Because you want to show that you're right. No one ever wins arguments like that. You know what I mean? I've never seen a woman go, you know what? You're so right and I'm so wrong. That never happens. Come on. All right? Just don't do it. You are the mountain, she is the storm. The mountain doesn't move because the hurricane comes through. You understand? So be the mountain. Be sturdy, be strong, be solid. And if worst case scenario, she won't let the topic go, if you can't change the subject, then you might have to say, hey, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? I don't want to discuss this. You know what I mean? So the second one, never respond right away to a text message, okay? When you respond right, if she sends you a message, you respond right away. What you're communicating to her that you have nothing going on. You have nothing going on. You're supposed to be a man on his purpose. You're supposed to have different things that keeping you busy. And even if you don't have things keeping you busy, then at least emulate it. Make it look, give up the perception that you got other things going on, okay? It doesn't mean you gotta play that role all the time, okay? Sometimes, once in a blue moon, you know what I mean? You give it 5 minutes and you respond, okay? That's fine. But don't, at the same time, don't take no damn 3, 8 hours to respond either. Unless you're at work and she knows you're on your grind, she knows you're on your hustle, and then you gotta take your time to get back, okay? You got more important things to do. You do not pedestalize a woman that you're dating and give her like 2-3 minutes response, okay? No, don't do that. A woman will lose a lot of respect for you. They'll lose a lot of respect for you. They'll think this Rudy Poo, candy ass jabroni got nothing going on. I got him wrapped around my finger, okay? So never respond right away to text messages. You're a man on his purpose. You got things going on. You don't got time to respond right away. Number 3, show your boundaries. Check your woman, okay? Show your boundaries. When the woman you're seeing starts violating your boundaries, this is basically what they call a shit test. It's to see if you're congruent as a man, you know? And if you're not congruent with your words, your actions, and your thoughts, if you're not congruent, she's gonna pick up on that, okay? So when you feel that she's crossed those boundaries, then you must express that. Like, no, I'm not having that. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You gotta let her know. You can't play this wimpy role where you allow a woman to disrespect you with different things and you're okay with it because you just don't want to rock the boat. No, you show your boundaries. That's what she wants. Women want a man who has a spinal column. Okay? Show your boundaries. No, I ain't having that. No, not with me. You understand? Trust me. That's what makes the punani tingle with most women. A man with boundaries. This is the dichotomy between the nice guy and supposedly the bad boy. It isn't because the bad boy is a jerk and because the nice guy is a nice guy. These are just words that not to be literally but figuratively. The nice guy has no spinal column. He doesn't show his boundaries. Woman loses respect. She gets turned off. She gets unattracted. She monkey branches to the guy who's the bad boy, right? Usually the jerk. But it ain't because he's the jerk. It's because he shows boundaries. He doesn't care how hot she looks. He doesn't care if she can suck Starter Harley. You understand? He's gonna say, no, not with me, baby. So you must learn to check the woman when she disrespects you. Actually, you're supposed to do that with everybody in life, not just with the women that you're intimate with, all right? Okay, no ass kissing. No ass kissing, okay? It's okay now and then to give a compliment, but this, oh, your beauty is breathless. You know what I mean? Your beauty is breathtaking, okay? Something of that nature, no. Constantly, you know, smearing the Nutella on her frickin' lips, you know, on her ears. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Oh, you're so divinely beautiful. You're a goddess. Oh, no, because what ends up happening when you do that, you'll end up you'll get friend zoned, dumped, or she'll monkey branch on you, okay? Because you're easy. You know what I mean? There's no challenge with earning your attraction. There's no challenge with being with you as a man. So she's gonna lose interest if you're constantly complimenting. Notice the guys who constantly compliment when you're online, on social media. Notice most of the time the woman that never says anything, she might press like on the comment, but that's it. There's a bunch of ass-kissing jabronis, chimpanzees, as Coach Greg Adams would call them. You understand? And they get no respect. These are not the guys. These guys are mostly incels. These are not the guys who are getting sexually intimate with a woman. I can tell you that right now. No ass kissing. Leave it alone. Number 5, no dates after the 3rd date. Dutch, what does that mean? That doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. Look, let's go with 3 or even 4. If you're not sexually intimate with the woman that you're dating by the 3rd, worst case, 4th date, let it go. Catch and release, like bass fishing. Let it go, okay? You're not seeing this woman because you want to have a platonic, friendly, you know, a friendship with her. No, you have enough friends. I have enough friends. No, by the 3rd or 4th date, you should be sexually intimate with her. And I would say if you didn't pull it off on the 3rd, the time the 4th meetup comes, that you already, before you even meet her up, is to invite her to, you know, Netflix and chill with you, right? Or invite her over for a glass of wine to your crib, or ask her if you could come by her place and hang out. Hey, let me come by. I got, we'll just hang out, have some wine, watch a little TV. She knows what you want. She knows, that's code word. She knows you're not just coming by to play tiddlywinks with her, okay? So no dates after the 3rd date. If you will be friend zoned. She will look at you as a penisless, okay, guy. She will look at you as her male girlfriend. And that, you know what? And you deserve it. You deserve it because you know the game, you know the nature, the psychology of women, especially today. So no, third, fourth date, you guys should be hanging and banging, all right? Number 6, no long talks on the phone. I think I talked about this on another video, okay? Look, you got to be the international man of mystery. You take all the interest from her. She won't even be interested because you're having these long, drawn-out conversations on the phone. You're telling your life story. You're telling about childhood. You're telling her how you used to be in college. You know, blah, blah, blah. And then she's diarrhea of the mouth. She talks about the day she had. She talks about how she can't stand this one girl in her office and this and this. The time 2 hours went by. She has no interest in seeing you because it's already been communicated. You understand that? Or if she does meet you up, now you guys are together and you don't know what to talk about because you already motor mouthed, you and her, over the telephone, okay? And that goes for voice calls, okay, or texting. There's some guys out there for an hour straight. They'll just text this woman that they're supposedly dating back and forth, back and forth. That's high school stuff. Leave that alone. Do not do that, okay? What you do is as the conversation goes along, voice call or texting, she's like, oh, I got to tell you about this and this. And then 10 minutes later, you interject and say, hey, you know what? I got to go, but let's meet up on this day and you can update me and tell me all about it. You understand? You throw some bait out there so she wants to see you. She looks forward to seeing you. So you gotta interject and say, I'd love to hear all about it. Let's meet up on this day. And if she doesn't have time and she just, you already know that you're getting lined up to be her gay hairdresser friend, her proverbial gay hairdresser friend. You know what I mean? Don't do it, all right? No long talks on the phone. Don't do it. Leave that for the simp. Leave that for her orbiters. Let them diarrhea in the mouth. You're gonna be the guy that she's doing double monkey backflips on. You know, you're blowing her back out in the bedroom. You're gonna be the bedroom bully in her life. Let the emotional, sensitive, blue pill simp do all that talking, all right? Okay, number 7, nothing comes before your purpose and your grind. You know this, your purpose, your grind, it's what you about. It's your mission statement in life. Your mission statement is not being with a woman. You do not give someone the remote control to your emotions, okay? You don't make the woman responsible for your fulfillment, your satisfaction in life. You do that. Look, I'll get into it in another video, but I literally had a friend who killed himself, who committed suicide because his whole universe revolved around the woman. Don't do that. That is the ultimate state of symptom, being a simp. Okay, you got to be on your purpose. You got to be your grind, and your purpose is number 1. Life is a roller coaster. The woman you're dating or seeing, she's on the roller coaster with you, enjoying the ride. She's not the roller coaster. You know what I mean? Your purpose is the cake. She's just the icing on the cake. The woman is there to complement your life. She is not the focus of your life. And this goes for you married jokers too. Wondering why there's so many divorce. There's a 75% divorce rate these days. Think about it. Okay, number 8, never agree to be her friend. Oh, but I think we're better just friends. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I know most situations, I've been in this situation, you'll be sexually intimate with a woman. All of a sudden she tries to friend zone you. It says, I just want to be friends right now. Or starts breadcrumbing you attention, and then before you know it, you're not doing it anymore. Listen, no, do not agree. A real man with a spinal column, a Sigma or Alpha man, will not agree with a woman that he has been sexually intimate with to be just her platonic guy friend. If that comes down, then you walk. You say, listen, I like you too much. I'm too into you. I'm too attracted to you to want to be just your platonic friend. Or if she cut the booty off and you've been now 2-3 weeks without it, then you got to cut it off the same way and say, hey, I don't want to be your platonic friend. But you do what the The pickup artist called The Takeaway. You tell her, if you ever change your mind, give me a call. All right, never ask for a relationship. Okay, the woman asks for the relationship. You don't ask for the relationship. Okay, don't do it. The woman asks for the relationship, not you. When you ask for a relationship, it looks like you have nothing. No one wants you. You're in scarcity. You're not in abundance. You look like, oh, please be my girlfriend. I need to lock you down because I'm in scarcity. So please, will you be my girlfriend? Don't do it. The woman asks you. You hang out, you have fun, you hook up. Rinse, repeat cycle, again and again and again. Hang out, have fun, hook up, okay? Until she builds up, hopefully 30 days later or 2 months later, and says, will you be my boyfriend? She asks for the relationship, okay? Not you. 10, don't invest too much. Gentlemen, I got in some serious trouble many years ago with investing too much into someone who wasn't investing back, okay? Do not invest. You get the woman to invest. Do you understand? You get the woman to invest time. Have her, okay, there's something called the Benjamin Franklin effect. Do you think if you do the person a favor, that they would have more allegiance to you? Or if you get them to do a favor for you, will they have more allegiance to you? It's not how, but I know what you're thinking. You're thinking like, oh, if I do her the favor, if I do things for her, she'll have more allegiance to me. No. Actually, psychology has proven, and you can Google this, you can check all over the web, the Benjamin Franklin effect. This is why Benjamin Franklin basically got his enemies and people didn't like him to do things for him. Hey, do you mind bringing me that book the next day? I'd like to borrow it. There's a reason why he did that. The more somebody does things for you, their mind psychologically thinks, well, I must like him. You know what I mean? Because I'm doing this. Why would I take time and energy to do this for the person if I didn't like them? Do you see how the human mind is configured? It's a strange software program, but that's how the human mind works. Gentlemen, that is the 10. The 10. If you will never go wrong if you apply this. Okay, gentlemen, that is the 10. The most valid strategic points that you need to use when you first dating a woman, all right? When you're first getting to know her. And you won't lose. 90%, you're gonna get what you want. And it's gonna be a beautiful razor blade romance. Press like, subscribe. Check me out later. Peace.